know, I've had the privilege of working with Coastal Waste back after Katrina in 2005. And so when it came time to look for someone to embed with, to ensure that we would get the services we needed after this storm, it was an easy choice. Coastal Environmental Services was the only choice for the city of Gretna.
Coastal has been great for our community. They're at the intermodal centers for the Christmas lighting, they're at our ball fields, they're in our communities.
Coastal Environmental Services in Mandeville goes beyond just garbage pickup. They're very involved in the community through nonprofits. They're out at a lot of our events serving food.
St. Charles Parish started its relationship with RiverBirch in May of 2021, and it's been a great relationship. RiverBirch came in with brand new trucks, brand new equipment. They even provided extra boom service at no charge to our St. Charles Parish residents, and that has been tremendous in helping us keep trash off the streets and windblown trash throughout the parish.
Look, we were at a time when the job wasn't getting done, and we brought RiverBirch in, and with the improvement, I mean, you really can't even put in words, especially in this area, in an area that is really faced with storms and a lot of hurricanes, that if the job's not getting done, if the trash not getting picked up, it matters. The trash goes everywhere. So having RiverBirch down here, getting the job done, answering when we call, has made the world of a difference. It puts this community at ease, knowing that when a storm's coming, that trash is going to be picked up.
Coastal Environmental Services came to us last year with the proposal. It was time to bid things out. So we had a long vetting process, and as a board, we collectively chose Coastal Environmental, and I'm glad we did.
CES, anytime that we've had an issue, which is very rarely, they get it resolved that day.
When something's missed and we let them know, they come back in the evening or the next morning. It's first-class service.
Obviously, in any municipality, especially somebody like Abita, who we have limited resources, price is important. So you need somebody that's going to be competitive, which Coastal has, been far better than anybody else that has even we've considered.
We went to Coastal Environmental Services last April. They won the contract for Hancock County Services. We've been extremely satisfied with their quality of work, not only with the day-to-day quality of work, but how they've responded to the small problems that we have had. We changed about 15,000 cans in a little over 2 weeks, so there's going to be a few ifs and nots there. But it's not so much that we had them, it's how they handled them.
Boy, I tell you that we're lucky and blessed to have Coastal Environmental Services.
We're here with the parish president of Lafourche Parish, Archie Chasson. Archie, it's been a little over a year. RiverBirch has been on the bayou, so to speak. Over 34,000 people that they've been able to service and picking up debris and garbage in the area. Kind of tell us a little bit about how things are going.
Hey Mike, glad to have them here. RiverBirch Renewable Energy has been a great partner with us over the last year. A lot of things changed. We went to a brand new cart-only contract. Had a few hiccups in the beginning trying to get people to remember that everything had to be in the cart. We've overcome those obstacles, has made the transition a lot easier, made things more economical for us from a parish standpoint, made it a lot easier for our residents to be able to put stuff out to the curb. We continue to work with RiverBirch on the bulky pickup, making sure that our residents know how to stack that stuff. Again, economical for us, easier pickup, quicker. You do it the right way the first time, the quicker it gets out of your yard, out of your line of sight, and really gets rid of a whole lot of hassle for us. So it's become a really great partnership. I can't wait to continue this partnership over the years and continue to serve more and more residents as we continue to grow Lafourche Parish.
Working with Gus Bordelon, his son Darren, and Barry, it's been an incredible experience.
Oh, our relationship with CES has been fantastic. We go back with the principal managers, Gus and all of the individuals, for well over 15 years. So we've been working with the principal people at Coastal for a long time.
RiverBirch offered a hybrid system of fully automated trucks and semi-automated trucks with hoppers. This really worked best for St. Charles Parish, and we appreciated that option because it allowed us to keep the cost down as much as possible and provide a really reliable service to the residents of St. Charles Parish.
They're local, which means that we've got a direct contact point. When I make a call with a problem, I'm not calling the corporate headquarters someplace outside of our area. I'm calling the CEO or the head of operations or the customer service manager right here in our community, and you get that personal touch, that local experience that you just don't get with a big corporate entity. And when they come in with the best price, you can't argue with that. So it was an easy choice for us here in the city to choose CES.
They've done an exceptional job. More so, you sign contracts and you do all that kind of stuff, and then in the town things are so fluid. You go, oh, wait a minute, we got to get this done. Well, we call and they respond right away. So they've been great. It's just been a great relationship since they've taken over and we've moved forward.
There's never a day when I have to worry about them being on the street or being where they're supposed to be or doing the job at its utmost fullest, but I know it's going to get done by them.
You can call an 800 number to get a hold of them, but many times we get a call back from the general manager or the owner himself.
It's been incredible to see the city streets go from being just totally, in a mass with trash and debris and tree destruction, and then to see just days later such a huge difference. Thousands and thousands of tons of debris that has been removed from this city in record time.
So CES started with us about a year ago, and the first few months we had a transition period because we had another company in prior. They were great about getting the new cans out, getting the other cans picked up by the other company. The first month or two we had a transition because we moved from all contents in containers and handles to house, which was a different thing for the residents in Diamond Head. So after the residents learned handles to house, contents in container, then things moved forward, and within 90 days it was moving unbelievably. We were very impressed about the work that CES did.
The way that they handle their customers is top notch. It's one that's a large company, but still small enough to care.
The city of Slidell chose CES as their garbage contractor for multiple reasons, not the least of which was cost.
So that would be number one. Their cost is unbelievable, and then service. After the contract's done, the service that they give, and their ability to be called to do additional things that they don't hesitate. They come out and boom, and it's done. So when you look at that service, cost, those type of things, every municipality has to look at that, and you can't beat Coastal when it comes to that.
CES goes above and beyond what's in their contract. For example, this past Christmas, we knew there was going to be an overwhelming amount of boxes from the Christmas holidays. They did a 2-day special pickup just for Christmas boxes and hit every street in Diamond Head, and we are very thankful for that kind of service.
RiverBirch picks up the phone when we call. They have a great customer service with St. Charles Parish, and they're providing this extra service to the parish, being a part of our events in the parish, whether that's a festival or a baseball team or just an event that the parish is holding. They have come in and helped sponsor that and really have become part of our community.
One thing I'll say is, look, if somebody's, it's an extremely tough job. If somebody misses a route or if somebody misses a trash can, I could pick up the phone call and it will be picked up that 30 minutes. I mean, this is how fantastic this company is, and with communication and just building a personal relationship with municipality leaders and the leaders in the community.
We've been extremely satisfied with the service overall that we've received from CES. Every time we've stepped up and asked them for some assistance, whether it be for Mardi Gras, whether it be during hurricane storm events, just general assistance needing somebody to cook or prepare for events in the community, when we've had the Keep Slidell Beautiful events and they've cooked fish for us while we were entertaining the volunteers that came out and cleaned up the community. Always been available, stepped up and given of themselves, their time and their money.
We've had long relationships with other waste companies, and Coastal Environmental was new to the town, so we took a little bit of a chance doing it, but I have to say they are a great community partner. One thing that was lacking some of our other ones is just corporate sponsorships and everything else. Coastal Environmental doesn't just wait for you to call on them. They call you and say, hey, what can we do to help? Whether it's, cooking a meal for, a church group, sponsoring a sports team, anything. It's the stuff that you really don't think about when you're bidding it out, but it really is important.
I would recommend CES to other municipalities just based on their responsiveness. They're a phone call away, and they're very quick to respond. in certain situations where you're wanting a quick response.
We look forward to a long and continuous relationship with Coastal Environmental Services. We've had a good relationship with them this far. They've been prompt with their service. They've been friendly and courteous to our staff as well as to our customers, and look forward to good things to come.
So look, we're very happy with the service, and I highly recommend it. If you want a company that'll get the job done for you people, this is the company.
Overall, in the short time that we have been working with RiverBirch, I am very satisfied, and I know that the service is going to continue to get better and better for our residents in St. Charles Parish.
We want Coastal Environmental to have a prominent role in everyday lives of people of Hancock County. You know, we really appreciate everything that they've been doing ever since we've been a partner for almost a year now.
Our relationship with Coastal, we're very fortunate. Look around, everything's beautiful, it's spotless, it's clean. We just have a wonderful relationship. Coastal came in, they fixed all of the problems we had, and Picayune has never smelled better.
And absolutely recommend 100% to do that. This company is a good company to do business with. They are welcome to ideas, suggestions about how to make them better, but they're also giving us ideas and suggestions about how to make our community better and working with us to do that and ensure that we're providing the best services to our community. That's what it's all about. We're all in this together to make Slidell and our community as good as it can be. And if they come into somebody else's community, they'll be doing the same thing to make their community as good as it can possibly be.
I want to say thank you to Coastal Environmental Services. I would never want to go into a battle again without them.